There are good trees and there are not so good trees. This willow growing on a 120 hectare site by the Green Island landfill is in the latter category. The man with the sickle of willow death is part of a group planning to eradicate the trees. That is a big job and is just part of a wider plan for a sort of secret garden hidden away next to the city dump. The land is owned by the DCC and a waste management firm and has been reclaimed in the past with fill. The Dunedin Environment Centre has done plenty of work further up the Kaikoura stream since 1995 and now wants to develop this area that leads into the Kaikoura Lagoon and wetland near Waldronville.
Assuming we can keep marching ahead with all the planting over probably 10, 20 years plus, we'd like to see this restored as a wetland forest, native forest, with the estuarine plant communities intact and also available to the public as an amenity.
Volunteers have already planted several thousand native plants in the last 4 years with help from the DCC Biodiversity Funds, DOC and others. They hope to add manuka and native grasses across the flat.
It's a way of celebrating what's unique to us living in this place. The native vegetation is outstanding.
Until the 1950s, the land was an area of mud flats and estuary. Despite the fill deposited and nearby industry and waste facilities, the environment could be worse.
It's surprisingly not so bad. There is some rubbish that gets into the stream at times, but the estuary leachates and mineral deposits from the landfill are there but not terribly toxic. So animals are able to survive, which is why we have 23 bird species, including a rare bird, and 5 species of fish, including a couple that are now relatively threatened.
But there is plenty of work to do to make the dream a reality.
Well, we need some money to grow plants and to look after the work of the people who manage the plants here, but we needed quite a bit of money to control the willows which are threatening the native ecosystem which are established here.
But given the work so far of a community organisation clearly here for the long haul, the future of the land looks good, while the future of neighbourhood willows looks quite the opposite. David Lockray, 39, Dunedin News.